Hello everyone, my name is LaShawn and welcome back to my channel, Jibuna Life. Today I'm going to do something that I never thought I would do, and that is I'm going to share exactly how much debt I have. That includes student loan debt and credit card debt, and it's a scary amount. It's really scary. All right, but let's get started. All right, so this is something I kind of dread doing, like not making this video, but looking at just how much debt I owe, because it is an astronomical amount. And every time I look at it, like, I just get really anxious. Like, my hands get really cold and my heart starts, my heart rate starts to speed up, and I just start feeling like physically ill. Like, that's how much debt I have. And it's just been always like, gnawing at the back of my mind and just never leaving me alone. So it's something I have to tackle now, especially now that I have a daughter. I need to get it paid off and I can't put it off any longer. But it's just so hard to know where to begin. So that's why I'm going to try the debt snowball method. It's a method that was not created by, but the term was coined by Ramsey. And with the debt snowball method, what you do is you list all of the debts that you owe from the smallest amount down to the largest amount. Now, with credit card and student loan debt, they do have an interest rate. And usually the best way to pay debt off is to pay it according to whatever has the highest interest rate. That is called the avalanche method. But the problem with that is, say, for example, if one of your loans has the highest interest rate, but it's also very large, it could take a lot of time for you to actually pay it down than it would to pay down a smaller loan with a smaller interest rate. It's better to get that smaller loan out of the way so you can free up that money and use it to tackle the larger debt instead. So let's see. You'll see what it's like. I'm going to use my idea book finally. This is just a blank grid book, like so. It's part of the Jibun Techo system. This is my Jibun Techo here. I do have two idea books. I have not used either of them yet. So I think this one in particular is going to be my budgeting book. So I'm going to try and keep all of my personal finance information in here. All right. So I'm going to close this up and move this out of the way. The way that I like to use this is I like to turn it around. Like, if you open it up, it's like this, but I like to have the view like so, and I like to write long ways like this. But it's just a personal preference. I think a lot of people would probably prefer to use it the regular way, but that's just me. Man, I am so stressed about this. Like, I don't want to look at or see the numbers, but you know what? I have to do this, and I have to get this debt paid off because I'm tired of being in debt. I've been in debt for my entire adult life, like since I've been 18. I'm now 35 years old, and there has not been a moment since I turned an adult that I didn't have debt looming over me and weighing me down. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. So I'm getting rid of it for sure. And let's just find a good pen to use. I really want to use my sawdust dry pen, but it's gonna take a while for it to dry on this paper. I don't know if that's a risk I want to take. Should I take it? What the heck, why not? Let's see. I kind of want to use this first page. It's like a table of contents, but if I use the sawdust pen, it's going to leak through. So maybe I should probably skip a page and start somewhere around here. Actually, I'm going to put my debt snowball here. So I'll do table of contents and my debt snowball here. Let's try that. I'm going to get, and by the way, sorry if you can hear my cat meowing in the background. I'm going to get my plastic sheet. Sorry, I'm going to get my plastic sheet. Just one moment. And this will just help make writing a lot more smoother. Oh my, oh my. I know, like, so many people have student loan debt. I know I'm not alone, but that doesn't make it, any less stressful for me. Just I absolutely hate debt, and I wish I had never gotten into it, but going to university in America is just so expensive that so many people don't have a choice but to take on loans. Like, even if you were to work part-time and go to school full-time, which I did, and even if you were to get scholarships, which I did, it's still not enough to cover just how high and expensive tuition has been over, the past 15 years or so. It's just been increasing like at an alarming rate. But that's enough talking. Let's get into it. So for the sake of privacy reasons, I'm not going to list like who I borrowed the loan accounts from. I know some people do share that information, but I find it's kind of like a risk, like a security risk, because if you write that then and share it on the internet, that gives people a lot of information that they could use, like to open up, a credit account in your name. Like they could steal your identity. So be careful about that online. So I'm just going to use like the alphabet system, like A, B, C, D, to list off these student loans. All right. How do I want to do this? I'm not sure what I want to label this quite yet, but actually I'm not sure if I even want to use this. All right, so my first one, I'm going to call this, let's see, if I do 2, 2, 2, 2, it should be enough space, I hope. I'm going to call this student loan A. All right, so student loan A, and student loan A is about $1,108.70. That is my smallest student loan currently. I have been working on paying this. I think it was originally like around $3,000. Then I have student loan B. My cat is meowing like crazy right now. I'm so sorry if you can hear him. He is missing me because I'm in the room talking to myself, so he thinks something is wrong with me. All right, student loan B is $3,095.74. So that's already quite a lot. Then I have student loan C. So as I said, since this is that snowball method, each time I write a loan, it's in an increasing amount. So I went from 1,000 up to 3,000. Student loan C is $3,207.38. Then I have another one, student loan D. I told you I have a lot, so this is the halfway mark. I think we're halfway there. All right, student loan D. This is $4,131.32. That's already quite a lot. That's already more than $10,000, I believe. Yeah, that's quite a lot. Then I have student loan E. Student loan E this is the first one, no, the second one, okay. $4,402.49. Sorry, we haven't crossed the 5,000 threshold yet. That is my credit card. I only have one credit card, and I got this credit card the same month I turned 18 years old. So it has been with me my entire life. And that is 5,000. Is this on the right line? $5,038.86. So much money, so much money. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, because all of these combined still don't equate to like the next loan I'm about to show you. And instead of using alphabet, I'm just going to put my subsidized loan. Subsidized. This is my federal student loan. This is really, really huge. This is scary. Are you ready for it? Here we go. $31,943.01. Yeah, that's not the biggest, unfortunately. There's the last one, unsubsidized. So my unsubsidized loan, I can't talk. I can feel my blood pressure going up. All right, my unsubsidized loan is $48,024.23. I think that's all of them. Let's see. We need to total these up. So if I write the total, I'll write about here. All right, what's my total? I'm gonna grab a calculator. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's my calculator. I'm sorry if you see strange lines. It's just because I'm recording this in 4K and this is a really, I guess, slow frame rate, so you can see it show up like that. So just bear with me. All right, so $1,108.70 plus $3,095.74 plus $3,207.38 plus $4,131.32 plus $4,402.49 plus okay, I gotta catch my breath. The stress. All right, I can do this. All right, $5,038.30 plus $31,943.01 plus last one, $48,024.23. Bam. There we have it. $100,951.17. Wow, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. All right, let's write it down. There it is. I tried to write it straight and ended up totally crooked. I would have been better off just like writing it from left to right. That spacing is terrible, but it does not matter. There it is. There's my debt snowball. That is how much I owe. I owe the amount of a small house and I have nothing to show for it except for a piece of paper that says I have a political science degree. Totally, totally useless. And was it worth it? No, not at all. Like if I could go back in time and talk to 18-year-old me, I wouldn't even go to college. I wouldn't. I don't think college was even worth it. Like at the time I was really into like web design and programming. Like I was self-taught and I was really good at it for that time. I should have just stuck with that and I would have been totally fine, but I was stupid. I listened to my teachers, I listened to my guidance counselors, and I went to college, and it was the biggest mistake of my life. And you know, my family didn't tell me not to because I was the first in my family to ever go to college, so they didn't know it was going to end up like this either. But yeah, it's just terrible. I might fix the spacing in a bit, but yeah, $100,951.17. $1,951.17. Okay, so now that we know that, let's talk about the debt snowball. So here's all of the student loans laid out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then my credit card, and then the last two federal loans. So what I need to do if I'm going to follow Dave Ramsey's debt snowball method is to start off by paying down student loan A. And this does have a high interest rate anyway, which is why I focused on it so hard. It's about 10%. It's a little over 10%. And my credit card is also a little over 10%. So if I were following the avalanche method, I would have paid this first, student loan A, and then my credit card second. But what I'm going to do, and I was talking with my husband about this, is I'm going to pay off, we're going to try to pay off, like with the money we have saved up, 4 of these together. 4 of these all at once, the smaller ones. So we're going to try to pay off student loan A, student loan B, student loan E, and the credit card. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So A, B, E, and the credit card. And the reason for that is because all of these loans I have through AES, and he's going to help me pay those off right away. So it's not exactly the debt snowball method, since he's helping me out. However, once those are gone, then I'm going to again focus on the smaller loans, like with my own salary. But that's if he's able to help out. If not, either way, whether he helps out or not, the plan is once my maternity leave is over and I'm working full-time again next year, basically 100% of my salary is going to go towards paying off this debt. And on top of that, I just need to do everything on the side that I can to generate extra income, which is part of the reason why I've been working on my website so much, which isn't doing so well. Nothing's going well. Like I wish. It was going really well and it was generating money, but some updates that Google made recently basically tanked my website, so it's not performing. So that's part of the reason why, I started my main YouTube channel. This is my secondary YouTube channel, and my website is just because I wanted to find a way that I could generate some money online that would help pay this down, because just with my job as a teacher, it's insufficient. Like I'm not making enough. And because I'm a teacher in Japan, I'm not a teacher in America. The years I spend teaching doesn't qualify me for the loan forgiveness program, where you get forgiven for your loans after 10 years. So yeah, right now I am on the income-based repayment program. So that means that after 25 years, whatever remains of my federal student loans will be forgiven. But the problem with that is that they are continually increasing due to interest. So after a 25-year period, if I continue not, making payments on these, by the time they're forgiven, the amount I'll owe in interest, well, not interest, the amount I'll owe in taxable income, which is what they'll become, whatever's forgiven is considered taxable income, will be almost as much as these loans are themselves, like originally. So the debt will never actually go away. That's with the way the laws currently are. So yeah, I need to pay it off. I really do. I really, really do. And yeah, I've been inspired by some of these other YouTube channels that I've seen. Just a lot of people out there are paying off their debt and they're, showing it on YouTube, and it's just been really motivating, like seeing what they can do, and I hope I can get there as well. I'm going to do the best that I can. So if you want to support me, cheer me on, please hit the subscribe button and leave a comment. If you have student loan debt as well, no, you're not alone. I feel your pain. I really do. But yeah, so there's my debt snowball. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts that are open, and with the help of my husband, I'm hoping to close 4 of these within the next month. I will keep you posted. Thanks for watching. Bye.